Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to session 2 of Unit 6, Module 1. Today we're going to be going over a game called Coordinate Place 4. We're going to assume that you already took your pre-test on Unit 6 and that you've been able to reflect on, some of the things that you did really well and some of the things that you might need to improve. Hopefully over the next few lessons, you'll find that your knowledge base will increase. And by the time the post-test comes, by the end of Module 4, everything will be taken care of. Okay. We will play the Coordinate 4 game. It's like a Connect 4 game, but using coordinate graphs. We'll have the ability to print these out, and you can play it with a friend or a family member at home. When we're all done with our lesson, you're required to still do your student book, page 205, and then the home connections, pages 111 to 112. All right, so let's go ahead and get on that. Okay, so this next slide I have is for reflecting on our Unit 6, but hopefully if you've already taken that pre-test, you know where you need to spend a little bit of extra time working on skills for mastery. But we're going to go ahead and get into Coordinate Place 4. Again, like I said, this is a Connect 4 game that you're all very familiar with. What you're going to want to do is put 4 of your markers in a row, and the one that does that, either up and down, sideways, or diagonal, wins the game. So let's first go over an ordered pair. So with ordered pairs, we have 2 digits. The first digit is our x-axis. Now remember, our x-axis goes right and left. Sorry, I'm just getting used to using the stylus. So that first number is going to tell us where to place our number on the x-axis. So I will go over 2. So there's 1 and 2, right? The second number is going to tell us our y-axis, or the number that goes on our vertical graph, our vertical line. So this is telling us we have to go up 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. So our ordered pair 2, 3 is located right there on our coordinate graph. We've been doing a lot of work with coordinate graphing, so this should not be new to you. We have done it in various lessons in different units, as well as in number corner stuff. All right, so now let's take a look at where we would put our where we would put 4 of our pieces on this graph. Go ahead and pause your Chromebook or pause your video and predict where each one of these places would go, or each one of these coordinates would go. Okay, so I'm going to pick a color here. My first one is 3, 3. So that means I'm going to go over 3 spots. And then I'm going to go up 3 and put my coordinate graph, or my coordinate, right there on the graph. All right, my second ordered pair is 2, 6. So that means I'm going to go over 2 and then up 6. My second ordered pair is going to be located right there. My third ordered pair is 5, 0. So I have to first go over 5, and 0 means I don't even move it up vertically. So I will just leave my number right there. And my last ordered pair is 6, 6. So that means I have to move 6 to the right. So I got to come all the way down over here. and then I got to go 6 up, which puts me up here in the top corner. Is that where you thought everything would go? I bet you did. Nice job. Just get rid of these before we move on to the next page. Oops. All right, so now to play coordinate 4, it's fairly simple. You're going to need to take turns placing your markers on the grid. The first team is going to place one of their 4 markers on one of the coordinates, and you're going to record those coordinates. The other person or your other teammate is also going to be doing the same thing, trying to block, trying to win, but make sure that you are thinking strategically. As we move through this, I just want to give you an example of what the game board looks like. We will go to our Bridges website, and you'll be able to see a little bit more closely what it looks like. All right, well, this is a game that I played with my class already, so we're going to get rid of all of these pieces. Right? And so the first player will put their marker on any coordinate and record their ordered pairs. So our first move was 1 over and 1 over and 2 up. So I would put 1 and then 2. It's the blue person's time now. So we'll move the blue marker to right there. And with the blue, we see that they put it on 3 and 2. Now you're going to keep going back and forth, recording your ordered pairs, placing your markers on the coordinate graph until one person gets 4 in a row. It's fairly simple, fairly easy. Let's just make sure you're thinking strategically and trying your best to get that 4 in a row. We're just going to clear my board. Oh. There you go. And there you go. All right. So that is the coordinate place 4 game. Look for that worksheet on your digital document to be able to download and play with a friend. All right, so today, make sure you play the game on the coordinate place 4. Go ahead and post on Seesaw what you thought the easiest part, what the most difficult part of the games were. You also still need to make sure you complete your student books, page 205, and then your home connections 111 and 112. If you have any other questions, feel free to email us. Let us know that you're having problems. We'll be able to work things through. If you are having any other troubles, we'd love to hear from you. If not, we'll talk to you later, and enjoy math.